And the other one I can't forget is meeting Shri Rahman. That was for a.
From the Garden State, New Jersey, from one mom to another, it's time for Mom's Talk. Here's Avani.
Welcome Supermoms to another episode of Mom's Talk. आज हमारे साथ में है एक सुपर मॉम जिनका मीडिया और म्यूजिक दोनों से ही बहुत ही गहरा रिश्ता है. She's been a TV host. Joining us from London, Rathika. Rathika, you're very welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Avani, and I would like to thank you for inviting me to this wonderful journey of yours. Lovely. I was so excited when you said me about this lovely journey, and I really wishing you good luck for this, Avani. So I envy you for this title and the show, right? It's so beautiful. Thank you, Avani. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rathika. Thank you for taking your precious time out for me.
It's a pleasure. Of course, it's a pleasure to share our journeys, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's so nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rathika, a little bit about me I'd like to tell you is that I am also a music lover. Obviously, I cannot sing, but I love music. It'll be my pleasure if I could hear you sing just few lines of a song, whichever song comes in your mind.
Comes in my mind, yes. Okay. காதல் ரோஜாவே எங்கே நீ எங்கே கண்ணில் வழியுதடி கண்ணீர் காதல் ரோஜாவே எங்கே நீ எங்கே கண்ணில் வழியுதடி கண்ணீர் கண்ணுக்குள் நீதான் கண்ணீரில் நீதான் கண்மூடி பார்த்தால் நெஞ்சுக்குள் நீதான் என்னானதோ ஏதானதோ சொல் சொல்.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Mesmerizing. Thank you so much, Rathika. This was beautiful. I just felt like I just want to keep listening to you singing.
Oh no.
रुक क्यों गए? थोड़ा और चलता तो.
Yes, I love singing. I love Avani. I love singing.
I can sense that this was beautiful, and thank you, Rathika, for accepting my request.
Thank you.
So how did music come in your life, Rathika?
I think here I need to talk about my family, Avani, because I have a beautiful, interesting, very joyful family. Okay, but it's a long story maybe. My father is from Malaysia, but he settled in Sri Lanka. My mother is basically from Sri Lanka. So I was born in Sri Lanka. My mother sings so well. My father, he loves music. And we are 5 siblings, okay? And my eldest brother, he has acted in dramas, teledramas when he was in Sri Lanka. And my sister, she's my music guru as well. She did her music in Chennai, India. And she also plays the instrument called Veena. She's an exponent in Veena and vocal. And she teaches here in London. And my other brother, he used to play the South Indian percussion instrument called Mridangam. It's a dholak, sort of. And my other brother, he used to play a flute. And so finally it was me.
Wow.
So I was into music and dance, Bharatnatyam and Carnatic vocal. So this is how we started off with.
So this runs in your family. It
so.
runs in your blood.
Exactly, I think so. So it's nice. It's a beautiful journey. Though my brothers couldn't continue what they did earlier when they were young. But it's nice that my sister is doing this profession. She's into this profession. And I'm following her as well. So it's a beautiful journey that we are carrying on.
That's lovely. That's lovely. And I can see that, music it's a talent. It just comes from within. And when you were
Exactly.
singing right now, I actually got goosebumps
Oh
because
no.
I could
Thank you.
feel it. I could
Thank you,
feel
Avani.
it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. What a lovely family you have. So you have this academy, and you teach, you and along with some other teachers that you have in your academy. They teach Bharatnatyam and music, both of them, right?
Yes. So basically, when I came here, I didn't do much with Bharatanatyam or Carnatic vocal. So I basically entered myself as a Bharatanatyam teacher, but I can't teach on 13 weeks episodes this Bharatanatyam. So it should prolong for years, this basic teaching or learning. So I did tell them that I can't teach Bharatanatyam for 13 weeks because that's the slots they have for adults education. So I started teaching Bollywood, but so many people enjoyed learning Bollywood dancing. And so one of the ladies from the same place, she called me one day and she said, I'm Lakshmi, so I would like to know in detail whether you could teach Bharatanatyam. So this is how it started in 2003.
Okay.
And so she brought nearly 3, 4, 5 children. So I started off in 2003. Then I had to give a break when I had my son. So in 2004, we properly started with a handful of children. So now it has grown into a beautiful family of nearly more than 220 students.
Lovely.
It's a beautiful academy with loving parents, and there are some strength. I mean, we have pillars of lovely teachers. So whom I invited, and they volunteered first, and then now they are teaching permanently here, and we are growing. And it's nice to see children grow from this age to now they are in uni, they got married, and they're going to have kids. Oh my God, that's a beautiful journey, Avani. Lovely.
That's awesome how you have built on to your talent, your passion, and now that you're teaching everybody else, you're sharing the talent that you have with others. That's
Exactly.
lovely.
Thank
so
you,
Rathika,
Avani.
how did the media thing came up? I mean, if you could share some moments of your journey of being in media with us.
I have so many beautiful experiences.
I'm sure. And I would love to hear all that.
Thank you, Avani. So I was doing, basically I was doing all the basic programs like public will request for songs, and you will talk about each song, and cookery shows, and meeting public, any special events, and VIPs, meeting VIPs. So I was presenting all those programs, and suddenly this technical director one day he said, because we used to, in our free time, spare time, we used to sit and put music and sing.
Okay.
Okay, when we have, especially lunchtime. So probably he would have heard me sing, and he said, "You're very good in singing. So, have you heard of Miss Malgudi Shubha?" And she was a famous singer, Malgudi Shubha. She has, and in Tamil, this singer called Mr. Malaysia Vasudevan. They were very famous, and they're going to anchor this program called Patika Patu. That's an Antakshari show.
Okay.
So I would like you to go and give them each. So it's like directing what they should do. Oh my God, I was, oh really? So, and he said, I would like to go to this shop and get some dresses for you and then go. I was wondering, why should I get when they are on stage? So, but you obey what they say. Okay, so I went, got some dresses for myself, and I came. So in 2 days' time, so I had prepared for nearly, because for 13 episodes they were planning.
Okay.
And so it was a set program. So there was a very big value when they say set program. Oh, wow, she's doing set. So it's all lovely
It's a very
experiences and
proud
happiness.
feeling.
Yes, of course. And you do really value that now. And so when I went there, so I was helping them with the rounds. So the first round is this. So you have to do this, 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 this. So the first episode got finished. And Miss Margaret Shiva said, I cannot do this at all. And I didn't know because I didn't interfere what they were doing. So I was preparing for the other episode.
Yeah.
And then the technical director, he came and he said, can you please go and put your makeup and come change your costume and come, please. I'll give you 1 hour time. I said, okay. And I didn't know really what was happening, Avani. So I went, I came, and I was hosting with Sir Malaysia Vasudevan, the great singer. And oh my God, I was shaking. In fact, within myself, I was shaking, but I was acting as if I was very bold.
You were born to be a host then. You were born to be a presenter.
I don't think so, but it was a beautiful start in my career in media. And that brought me so much of fame.
Yeah.
And of course, throughout the down south, I have visited throughout down south when I was there. I did nearly 274 live shows, programs, and that was fantastic. So that's how I started off in Sun Television. Then I moved to Vijay Television, where I became more famous, I think, because they gave me so much of freedom. And we did karaoke events, a lot of karaoke shows, and it was fantastic. And meeting VIPs was another exciting job. But I think we never had these phones and technologies, and we never thought you should take cameras, photos. But few of the press media, I mean, they had taken many pictures. So I managed to save few of them, I suppose, Avani. And the beautiful, I'm not going to put an end to my media journey now. So, but my mom gave me, for my marriage, because nearly I have so much of, it's a file full of press releases about me, or the interviews I had in the media when I was in the media. Then that was fantastic. That was a beautiful gift that I got it from my mom. And even now, recently, when I went, I was interviewed. Oh, I thought, oh, people didn't forget me because I left the media when I was in 2001. So people didn't forget me. Even if I go, sometimes people recognize me. So it's nice. It's a beautiful
lovely. It's
feeling.
Lovely. You just took me with you in your journey right now.
Thank you, Avani. That's so nice.
So, what were those special moments that were there when you were interviewing all these celebrities?
Yes, there are many. I will cut short to a few. I hope you are aware of Shri Padma Shri Kamal Hassan, sir.
Oh, yes.
So he did a film with Prabhudeva, and that was the first time they joined together, and it was a full-fledged comedy film.
Okay.
So I have to do a review before the actual shooting. So it was a puja they were doing. And it was a review in the sense you go there, talk about the film, and talk to all the celebrities. Oh, what do you think? How it's going to be? And director, the producer, the screenplay writer, everyone. So I never thought that I'm going to interview Sri Kamal sir, and because he speaks when he speaks in Tamil, he speaks clear Tamil. Pure, the language I was talking about, the pure language. So I'm not at all comfortable in talking pure language. And then my director said, okay, now Kamal sir will be there in 15 minutes. He told us to get ready. I said, what? Am I interviewing Kamal sir? Yeah. Oh my God, I was so nervous, Avani, because I need to talk in pure Tamil. Uh, but I managed. I was so good, I think. Though, as I told you, I have all my fears and fear inside, but I won't. I will act as if I don't. I'm very comfortable. So it was so good. It came out really, really well. That whole of that series, and he was so good. That was memorable. That was one of the memorable moments.
Right now, the world has never seemed more uncertain. The COVID-19 pandemic has plunged us all into uncharted territory, challenging our health, our livelihoods, our economies, and changing the way we live.
We've steered our customers through some of the toughest times in history, and we are well positioned to do so again.
For anyone preparing for their financial future, it's important to choose a partner that's successfully weathered what's come before. New York Life has been successfully navigating the unexpected for 175 years.
Some companies change to stay relevant. We're relevant because we've kept our promises for 175 years.
And the other one, Mr. Rajinikanth. So he invited. Yes, that was so good. He invited nearly few of us, few television media celebrities, to take part in one of his films. So, as I told you, my family is not comfortable taking me for films and films. But the director came and told, and that it's not they're going to act in the film. So it's like they're going to be there talking to Rajini sir about an incident that has happened as press people, as press, as a press person. Okay, so we thought, we all gathered, we all our media friends, we all said whoever he invited, they did list us. So we all said, okay, we'll go have fun and come. Whether we are getting into we are not going to be part of the film, so we'll go have fun. We had a gala time because I think it was nearly few compartments were booked. Because they will all come with one person. Each person will come with someone. I took my mom. So it was a few compartments, and we reached Hyderabad in the morning. And so we have to put our makeup on, and then we went to the hotel where it has been a big shooting was going on. And we were sitting and we had our breakfast. We were in fact doing nothing. We were having fun among us. So Rajini sir came, and we were in fact interviewing him. So we were sitting around him, and we were asking him so many questions, and he was so good. He was so nice. He was so polite. He was very calm.
Yeah.
And he was answering us, and he said, "Come on, now it's lunchtime." So we went and had lunch, and we all had to leave that particular day, because the next day we all had shoot. So we were all having good time. Then we realized the sun was setting. The lights, if they have to set up, how long it will take. So our train was at 6 o'clock. And so then they realized that it's a chronic period. And so the director said, "Okay, we'll just give you a mic if you just everyone hold." I said, "No, we can't do that." But they requested us, and few of us, we did this. Okay, we said, "Okay, we'll," and it didn't come out in the film, I suppose. But we had a great time with him, and it's a miracle meeting all these celebrities.
Absolutely. I mean,
it was so nice.
So few people, there were very few people who actually get a chance to be with celebrities like this and interact with them, know about them.
And I think I interviewed one of the greatest directors of South Indian film industry, Shri K. Balachandra. So that was for a special event. So he gave one of his films of Sri Rajinikanth to do the whole of the review. That was amazing. So I took charge of doing that. So that was another beautiful experience with Shri Rajani sir. And the other one I can't forget is meeting Shri Rahman. That was for actually I was presenting an award function, and so that was for a very famous magazine called Dinakaran in South India. So I was presenting this, and A.R. Rahman sir came. So I interviewed him. So that is, as you said, the goosebumps. I had goosebumps when I interviewed him. Those are very memorable time, Avani. I just cannot forget all these moments. Still, I value, I cherish myself with all these memories.
If I were to ask you, Rathika, what are those few things that you learned out of interviewing these celebrities?
Lovely question, Avni. That's a beautiful one. You know what? Actually, as I was brought up in this circle only, in the family, I used to be very shy. And as I told you, sometimes I get a fear when talking to celebrities. But I overcame with that. And I see how I'm talking. If you open my mouth, I won't close, Avni. It takes a long time for me to close. I was telling my son was asking, how long it's going to take, Ma? So I said, Avni auntie talks a lot. And I talk more than her, I suppose. So I don't know how long this is. I know. So I think I came out of that fear of who are they, whether I can talk. I broke that only
barrier.
because understanding the barrier, because I think talking to them, they are normal people as well. So of course, and they're all very good. And when it comes to media, they are very open. They are very good. They talk to us in a very polite way, and so I think that was the first thing I came out. And few celebrities whom I never liked before. I always think, oh, I don't like. And when I started interviewing those celebrities, then I realized they are so nice.
That's
in fact, so we can't judge someone by their look.
That's true.
Even that's a learning thing. We should value that.
Absolutely. You wouldn't know, you wouldn't understand a person until you talk to them.
More.
Rathika, once again, thank you so much for giving me your time. Thank you so much for singing those few lines for me. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank
Avni,
you for being on my show.
Oh, thank you, Avni. Thank you for inviting me to this wonderful show. And it was so nice that you dig me a lot, but I love that. And I really, as I told you before, I envy this show, Avni. I love you so much because of your mindset of taking this beautiful topic. And it's an amazing topic. And I really wish you bring so much of successes in your life.